Welcome to AI Trend Talk.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Alice. Today, we're talking about the Knicks versus 76ers, a missing hiker at Snow Mountain, and a major legal update regarding TV host Mickey Huang. Let's get started. So, I want to welcome you, our listener, to the show. Our goal today, like always, is to help you learn some simple, useful English.
Yeah, exactly. We want to treat this like a cozy chat with a friend, We're going to speak clearly, take our time, and just dive into these three big trends happening in Taiwan today.
Right, and it's kind of like our Everyday English Academy approach. We're going to explore the stories, but keep the language approachable.
For sure. And we have some really interesting topics today. I mean, we're jumping from sports to a mystery in the mountains and then to the legal system.
It's quite a mix. So let's start with the sports world. I know basketball fans in Taiwan are constantly checking their phones for updates on this one specific matchup.
Oh, yeah. They are glued to the screen. People are eagerly searching for the latest game results between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's a huge deal. They're playing in the 2026 NBA season, and right now, they are in the middle of the playoffs.
Wait, let me jump in right there. The word is playoff. It means a series of games played at the end of a sports season to decide the champion. Example. The New York Knicks are playing very well in the NBA playoffs this year.
Thank you for catching that. Yeah, so the Knicks are doing incredibly well. From what I've seen, they're actually winning the series with a 2-0 lead.
A 2-0 lead is massive. I mean, they won their first two games at home. That gives them a huge psychological advantage,
Oh, totally. But the interesting part is how they got that lead. The games have been really close, right?
Yeah, very close. And the big story here is about the Philadelphia 76ers star player, Joel Embiid. He is this massive, powerful player, but he was actually out for the second game.
Wait, he didn't play at all?
No, he was out. And you would think without their best player, the 76ers would just completely fall apart.
Yeah, exactly. I would expect the Knicks to win by 30 points if the other team's star is missing.
Right, but they didn't, and that's because another star player on the 76ers, Paul George, really stepped up. I mean, he played very well and kept the game super close just on his own.
Oh, wow. So he kind of carried the whole team.
Basically, yeah. But this brings up a really fascinating difference between the two teams. It's like comparing different types of machines.
Okay, a machine. How so?
Well, think of a basketball team as a complex machine. The Knicks have been playing together for a while, so their machine, the gears just turn really smoothly. They are perfectly organized.
Right, they have a system, they know how to work together.
Exactly. But the 76ers, they have some shiny new parts, like Paul George. He's an amazing individual player, but they are still figuring out how to work together. They rely a lot on individual superstars.
I see. But didn't the Knicks just get a big new player, too?
Yeah.
I remember reading about Karl Anthony Towns. They call him KT.
Yeah, KT, that's a great point. He's a huge guy brought in to face off against the 76ers' big men. But the difference is KT joined the Knicks' existing machine. He learned to fit into their smooth system.
Ah. So instead of just relying on his own raw talent, he became another gear in the Knicks machine.
You got it. And so I have to ask you, the listener, what do you prefer? Do you like watching a perfectly organized team that works together, or a team that relies on the magic of individual superstars?
That's a fun question to think about. But I think we should move on to our next topic, which is actually a huge contrast to basketball.
Right. Basketball is all about teamwork and loud crowds, but our next story is about being completely alone in the wilderness.
It's a really concerning situation. During the May holiday, a 48-year-old female hiker went to climb Xueshan by herself.
Xueshan translates to Snow Mountain,
Yes,
right?
Snow Mountain. It's beautiful, but very challenging. And the hiker, her nickname is Kiwi. She's actually missing right now.
Let's pause for our vocabulary word. The word is missing. It means lost or not able to be found. Example, the police and rescue teams are still searching the forest for the missing hiker.
Exactly. It's a very scary situation. So, based on our sources, she started her hike on May 1st. She went up from the Zhejiang trailhead.
And people actually saw her, right? Like she wasn't alone the whole time.
Right. Other hikers saw her on the mountain on May 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the last time. She hasn't been heard from since.
Oh, no. So the Taichung Fire Bureau sent rescue teams out to look for her.
Yes, and they found some really strange clues. They searched a mountain cabin called Piadan Hut, and they found her climbing equipment left behind.
Just left inside the cabin?
Yeah. But the weirdest part is they also found her car keys there, and her car is still parked all the way down at the bottom of the mountain.
Wait, her car keys? Why would someone leave their car keys in a cabin up on the mountain? That doesn't make any
I
sense.
know, right? It's really mysterious.
Well, think about it like this. Imagine you're at a crowded cafe, right? And you find a table, but you need to go order your coffee.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Yeah, what do? You leave your jacket on the chair to save your seat. It proves you are definitely coming right back to that exact spot.
That is a perfect analogy. Leaving the car keys is like leaving the jacket. You literally can't drive home without your keys.
Exactly. It shows she definitely intended to return to that cabin, which makes her disappearance even more concerning. She probably just stepped outside for a minute and, well, something went wrong.
It's a stark reminder of how dangerous it is to be completely alone in nature.
Hmm.
One small mistake, and suddenly you are lost. We really hope the rescue teams find her safe.
We really do. And, while rescue teams are searching the mountains for answers, our final story is about the legal system finishing its search for a resolution.
Yes, this is a very serious legal update. People are searching the news for Mickey Huang. He's a very well-known TV host here in Taiwan.
And the Supreme Court just made a final decision on his case. It involves illegal child sexual videos.
Let's stop to explain that important word. The word is illegal. It means against the law, not allowed by the rules of a country. Example,
Hmm.
it is illegal to buy or share those kinds of videos on the internet.
Right. And to be clear, we are just impartially reporting the facts from the legal documents here. The police found that Huang was holding 2,341 of these videos.
That is a huge number. And this case has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Both sides actually tried to appeal the case, right?
Yes. An appeal is when you ask a higher court to change the decision. Both the prosecutors and Huang's team appealed. But the Supreme Court rejected both appeals.
So because the Supreme Court is the highest level, rejecting the appeals means the decision is absolutely final now.
Exactly. It's the end of the line for the legal process. So his final punishment is a 1 year and 6-month sentence.
Okay, 1 year and 6 months in prison.
Well, here is where it gets interesting. It's actually a suspended sentence for 4 years.
A suspended sentence. So wait, does that mean he is not going to prison right now?
Correct. Let me explain it using a soccer analogy. Think of it like a yellow card in a soccer game.
Oh, okay, so a warning.
Yeah. When a player gets a yellow card, they aren't kicked out of the game right away. They get to stay on the field, but they are on a very strict warning.
I understand. So the court is giving him a yellow card for 4 years. He gets to stay out of prison, but he is warned.
Exactly. If he breaks the rules again during those 4 years, he gets a red card and goes straight to jail to serve that 1 year and 6 months.
Okay, but a suspended sentence is a bit stricter than just a warning card in soccer, right? Because he actually has to do specific things now.
Yes, that's true. The court didn't just let him walk away for free. They made this decision because he reached a settlement with the 37 victims.
Like a settlement, meaning he paid them compensation. He paid money to the victims to try to make up for the harm.
And on top of that, he is required to do 180 hours of community service, like picking up trash or helping out local organizations for free.
Plus, our sources say he must attend 3 legal education classes, probably to make sure he really understands why his actions were against the law.
So while he isn't in a prison cell, he has a strict set of rules he has to follow for the next 4 years.
It really shows how our actions affect the people around us, from the victims in a legal case, to the rescue teams on a mountain, to the other players on a basketball court.
That's a really great way to tie it all together. Every choice has consequences. And that actually brings us to the end of our deep dive today.
It does. We covered a lot of ground today, and we are so glad you joined us to practice your English.
Here is your comment challenge for today. Do you think it is safe to go hiking alone in the mountains, or should you always go with a group? Share your thoughts and experiences with us below.
Yes, please leave a comment. We love reading what you think. Keep practicing your English and be proud of your progress.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care. We'll catch you next time.
Bye for now.